we're headed to the newest restaurant in the Pearl area, serving up food inspired by the flight path of a native Texas bird.
Let's see what's on the menu at Carriqui. Joining me now is the executive chef out here at the restaurant, Emmett Gonzalez. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you for coming.
And right in front of us, we have a sample of some of the top items on the menu, including just platters that are loaded up. I mean, you even have the cabrito out here, and you have, it looks like a big chalupa, but it's like a nacho kind of style, right?
Yes, it's our Carriqui nacho that is a tlayuda, which is made out of corn with some quesillo, black beans, and some brisket ends.
And pronounce the name of the restaurant for me. Carriqui.
Carriqui.
Carriqui. And that is a little bird, right?
It is a green jay, native to South Texas.
And I love the idea behind the restaurant. It's the flight path of that particular bird, and the areas and regions of South Texas where it flies through, and that's the influence on the menu.
Yes, that is correct. So we do a little bit of everything. The biggest thing for us is that we want it to feel like you're in someone's home. We have the privilege of being in the old Liberty Bar, also known as the Baylor House. Right above us, you have the original wood floors. It is beautiful. I mean, it feels like you're in someone's home.
This is incredible. When you come in here, you're going to be blown away just by how beautiful it is. And then you're going to eat the food and get blown away by that as well. And that's what I want to dive into. Right here in the front, you have this beautiful plate here. You got a little pickled red onion on there. And that's the cabrito, right?
Yeah, that's the cabrito right there. This has been smoked with pecan wood. It also has a pecan sweet mole on top of it. A little bit of pickled red onions, a little toasted sesame seeds, and the banana leaf that has actually been wrapped in outside in the barbecue pits.
Look how tender that is. That's just falling apart. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the bite. Oh my goodness. The cabrito is so tender. Then you have that mole that's on top, slightly smoky. Everything just works so well together. It's bright and flavorful, especially with those pickled red onions on there. You just get that all together in the one bite. This does come with rice, beans, and tortillas on the side. So I can imagine just getting a tortilla, loading that thing up, and going to town. This stuff is delicious. Now, process of making it takes a long time, right?
Yeah, we get this goat that comes, this cabrito that comes out of Windy Hill out in Bernie. We butcher the whole animal, and then after we put it on a brine, we rub it down with some more chilies. After that, we wrap them up in banana leaves, and then we drop that into our underground pits.
You can tell the love that's getting put into there because it's just so tender, so flavorful. I want to eat the whole thing right now.
That's Carriqui nacho. This is just more of that traditional style, just a layer of beans, cheese, our pickled curtido with our leftover brisket ends that we trim up after we present for other dishes.
You got to use it all. All right, that's the Carriqui nacho. Bro, there's more love on that one. The Carriqui nachos are so delicious. It's like one big chip. You split it up, very shareable. On top, you have some of the burnt end sides from the brisket, then you have jalapenos and carrots, and then on the base of it all, you have their refried black beans. They're using a chili oil end. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Now, it's shareable, but you could definitely eat this by yourself. Now it's on to these big platters here, and you have a seafood one from the coast. You also have a meat-based one, more proteins from the pit. Now I want to talk about this one right here, the coastal version. You got some lime, some guacamole, you have some salsa on there as well. What was the influence behind this, and what is like the star of this whole platter?
You know, you have Texas brown shrimp in there. We have some snapper in the Gulf. So this is something lighter, much heavier here.
But yeah, this one definitely looks heavy though. I mean, this is, you got brisket, you have quesadillas in the front, you have like little potato action going on right here.
We have papas bravas. Basically, they're Yukon potatoes tossed in some salsa macha and some beef fajitas with also another escabeche here. The quesadillas are actually filled with smoked beef cheeks.
Oh my gosh. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Oh wow. That's got a little punch to it in there. Now, I also want to try some of this brisket over here. Look at this, super tender. Look at the bend on that, a fat cap on there, and then you have this nice bark on there as well. You pull on it, and it just comes right apart. All right, cheers to you. That's the brisket. Oh my goodness. Y'all putting some barbecue places to shame with that brisket right there.
I don't want to compete with elite barbecue restaurants, but we just want to do it the Carriqui way.
Amazing brisket. Super tender, slightly smoky. The fat is rendered perfectly. That is amazing. Everything has so much love and time put into it. There's so much flavor, different seasonings, and it's all influenced by Central South Texas. All the fish butchered here in-house, the cabrito butchered here in-house. There's a lot of love into what they're doing, and when you try the food, you can definitely tell. You guys, Carriqui out here, brand new restaurant right outside the Pearl. Gorgeous. What they've done here to the old Liberty Bar building, the smoking pits that they have in the back, it feels like Central Texas. It feels like South Texas. You guys are doing such a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Grab a cocktail. The bar program out here is incredible as well. Cheers to you, Chef.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, that's the bite. You guys are killing it.